Good morning, YouTube. Just wanted to pop in here real quick and show all the Davy VTV fans, especially those that are not from upstate New York, from the Rochester, New York area. And I'm sorry if you hear me chewing. I'm over here in this plaza grabbing a quick on-the-run breakfast, kind of little breakfast. You know how that goes. But I wanted, especially my fans that are fortunate enough to live in much more beautiful, much more warmer, perhaps even tropical climates like South Florida or the Caribbean. Got a lot of fans in the Caribbean. Or out west, California, Arizona, all my fans out west, who basically, to be blunt about it, as you know that I love to be about things, don't have to put up with this shit. This is Rochester, New York. And I'm not exaggerating. Feel free to Google this yourselves if you think that I'm, exaggerating when I say that. Jeff, what's good? UK, really sunny here. Thank you for tuning in, my man. I've missed you on some of the lives. I think I called you Jonathan the other day. I apologize. I said Jonathan from the UK. Jeff from the UK. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Appreciate you. Even Jeff from the UK says it's sunny. The weather's been sunny over there. Again, this is Rochester, New York. And again, please Google this on your own so that you can see that I'm not exaggerating. For the most part, Jeff says, been watching the live. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you, Jeff. Big Davy VTV shout out to Jeff in the UK and to all the viewers, all the new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking your time to tune in. John, hey, Davy from West Kentucky. What's good, my man? Thank you for tuning in, my brother. Good morning to you. So again, I'm not exaggerating. This is pretty much the weather year-round in Rochester, New York. Dark skies. My brother described it best one day when he said that we basically live up here under an upside-down bowl. Imagine a bowl, right? Now flip a bowl upside down. That's pretty much what is over Rochester, New York for most of the year. A bowl of clouds. A bowl of depressing, dark weather like you're seeing right now out of my windshield. Now, it just happens to be raining now, but this is pretty much, rain or no rain, this is pretty much the weather. In fact, on the average, every year, Rochester, New York has an average of 280 plus days a year of overcast skies. In other words, of this fucking shit right here. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that if you're living in a place, in a city, in an area that has approximately, Jeff says, same with us, rare to see the sun in the UK. But the UK is much more beautiful than Rochester in this upstate New York area, Jeff. So you're still very fortunate, my friend. UK is beautiful. So this is pretty much, like I said, the weather. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that if on the average there are 280 plus days a year of this shit, then just simple mathematics will tell you that there's approximately 80 plus days, not too much more than 80 days of good weather. Doesn't mean bright sunny like Florida, but some sun. But still, think about it. On the average, 280 something days a year of this weather. And again, I'm not trying to bitch, you know, and good morning to everyone. Not trying to be, you know, whatever. But I'm just saying, I want you guys and girls, all the viewers, which I appreciate, again, taking your time to tune into all my videos, to follow my, you know, crazy life up here in Rochester, New York. From Plymouth, it's a naval city. Oh, okay. Jeff says. So again, I just want to give you guys and girls as much of a well-rounded look into Rochester, from the corruption, from the crooked, dirty-ass Rochester, New York Police Department and other law enforcement agencies in Monroe County, which is the county where Rochester's in. What's good? All be crazy. What's good, Davy from New Jersey? Jersey in the house. A lot of love for Jersey. If you go look at my old videos, Davy V, Naughty by Nature, Davy V, East Orange. I've been to Jersey many times. Keen Augie, what's good? I saw your message. Call the grounds guys. Trust me, we're going to do that. We're going to do that video. Much love from Geneva, New York. I've been following you a long time. Good brother. Good work, my brother. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. The New York. I'm sorry, the message went off. Geneva, New York. Shout out to Geneva. Home of Rocky Fratto. Rocky Fratto, the boxer. Keen Augie. Yes, love it. No, you're going to love it when you see the video I'm going to make with that, my brother. That was a great tip, by the way. To be honest, I hadn't thought of that. Let me take a bite of my bagel. Enjoy the cloudy weather here while I chew on this. The New York Jets 15. That's my first cousin. Rocky Fratto. The New York Jets 15. From Geneva, New York. He says Rocky Fratto's his cousin. Or her cousin. I'm sorry. My mother is his father's sister. Beautiful. Again, I'm sorry to be chewing. I know it's not polite. Just trying to grab a quick breakfast sandwich here. I used to go with my father to see Rocky Fratto. I saw several fights. Good morning, Nord. Nord said, good morning, Davy. NABF middleweight champ. That's right. The New York Jets 15. Absolutely. For a while, you know I'm a big boxing fan. A lot of you probably know this by now. A lot of you probably see my profile picture with Mike Tyson, one of my favorite boxers. Also Alexis Arguello. I was racing Rochester, Clinton Avenue, La Avenida. No doubt. No doubt. Shout out to Clinton Ave, East Side. So some of my best memories with my dad was watching boxing. He was a huge boxing fan. He boxed briefly in Cuba before coming to the United States. And his favorite boxers were Alexis Arguello, the great lightweight champ in the 1980s. Rest in peace. Also Roberto Duran. My cousin Mario posted a lot of his father's fights on YouTube. That's my dad. That was my dad's name too, Mario. Wow, small world. I got to check out. I haven't seen those fights. But what I was going to say on New York Jets is that one of my... Nord says Muhammad Ali is one of the greatest, if not the greatest. Absolutely. Shout out to another legend. Rest in peace, Muhammad Ali. Cassius Clay. Absolutely, Nord. I agree. One of my best memories with my dad is watching boxing in the 80s, whether it was Alexis Arguello, whether it was Roberto Duran. And another one was actually going and seeing live fights with him. In 1991, I'll never forget Mother's Day, we saw Charles Murray in Rochester, New York, fight the great, the legend, Terrence Ali. It was May 11th, I believe, 1991. I still have the ticket, and Charles the Natural Murray, who I know very well, the champ as I like to call him, Rochester's first and only world champion from Rochester I'm talking about. No disrespect to Carmen Basilio or Fratto or any of the greats, but I'm talking about born and raised in Rochester, New York. Charles the Natural Murray was Rochester's first and only world champ. So we saw Charles Murray in 1991, and it was telecast live on CBS World of Sports, or CBS Sports World, whatever, I forget, in the early 90s, 91. He fought Terrence Ali. Terrence Ali was already, you know, about to retire, but still. So we also saw Rocky Fratto, and I want to say it was probably late 80s, maybe 88, 89. Me and my dad went to a fight at Rochester's War Memorial. It was called back then. Right in the smack of downtown Rochester. And saw Rocky Fratto. Let me zoom out a little bit, and I'm sorry, you know, I'm eating, so I just, you know, I didn't want to be rude and be on camera while I'm stuffing my face with this bagel. Enjoy some of the beautiful weather here. Listen, I love each and every one of y'all. I'll get off so I can finish stuffing my face here. Thank you for tuning in, each and every one. Thank you to all the new subscribers. More videos coming soon. Every year we go to the Hall of Fame Canastota. It's a great week. And of course, so many legends are there. Down to earth, good people. Rocky fought one of the last 15-round fights. Yes, he did. Absolutely. And I've been to Canastota right off the thruway there. Right near Verona. On the way to Syracuse. Absolutely. I've been there many times. I don't know if you've caught it before. I've done videos where I've shown all the pictures. Red Comic, what's good, my brother? Good morning. Red Comic in the house. 585. So I've been to the Hall of Fame many times. That's where my son took a picture with the great Alexis Arguello. That's where my son took a picture with Roberto Duran in 2007. Immediately after Roberto, Manos de Piedra, Hands of Stone Duran, stepped off the stage after being inducted into the Hall of Fame and having received his ring with the Panamanian flag wrapped around, draped around his neck. He took a picture with my son, and I'm very grateful and happy for that. My son had no idea who he was at the time. Now with the movie Hands of Stone that came out, my son's like, wow, you know, he took a picture with a legend. Shout out to everybody. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always checking my videos out. And shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon. Peace.